my god.
Well, hey, we're live now. So, well, Nick, you chose a bad time to stop flexing. Nick was just showing off his epic pecs, as was Elroy, because they look absolutely shredded.
It's true.
Hello,
I said
everyone.
sheesh.
Good evening.
Not really.
And
I feel like I really don't look that.
Elroy, you literally do.
You are fucking cut.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you
hang on.
do look different.
One fucking second.
I know that in your brain you
Let's put
don't.
it in terms of just facts. Fact, you tell me that I look good. Fact, you're more muscular than me. Okay? There's the facts.
There
so
are
take that,
5 extremely hot people in this chat right now. Only 5. Not 6. I won't say who the 6th one is.
The 6th.
Sorry, Tim, you're new, so...
You are our
I'm relegated to the unhot one.
We agree you are our 5th hot person, so...
Yes. Alright.
D&D, guys.
D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. Before we get into that, I do have just one announcement. The last Wednesday of July, August, and September, we'll be switching off of our regularly scheduled Dungeons & Dragons to bring you a different tale. A tale of young adults living in a supernatural modern world themselves.
Your mom.
Monster Hearts. It is a game where the players experience their lives as any normal person would, with drama, love, and the chaos that follows people's lives, while also balancing the fact that they are some sort of supernatural being.
It's a rip-off of Stranger Things, is what it is.
It's more like CW, I'd say. Like Teen Wolf.
Yes.
Well, actually...
Could it be like Stranger Things?
That's
It
really
could be
bad
like Stranger
for,
Things, yeah.
That's really bad for subscription numbers. Don't compare it to that.
Hey, man.
Compare it to
Some
Stranger
people like
Things.
Teen Wolf. Anyway.
Teen Wolf is good.
I watched it for a few seasons, but then I got older and I was like, why am I watching this?
You have an MTV shirt right now. How can you not be standing Teen Wolf?
I gotta go,
Fight
guys.
for their honor.
No, that's what I'm saying. I like Teen Wolf.
yeah.
I wish
Okay,
it was more
okay.
magic and
I liked it.
vampires,
I
but
enjoyed it.
I like Teen Wolf.
Vampire Diaries? It went hard.
Yeah,
In the beginning.
I like
Supernatural,
vampires
baby.
more.
Supernatural?
The magic and werewolf.
Jensen Ackles? Oh.
I will not.
Don't get me
pour myself
started
out
on
for
that,
Supernatural.
man.
Sorry.
Woo. Anyway.
Well,
The dates we will be streaming Monster Hearts is the 27th of July, the 31st of August, and the 28th of September. So save the date, mark your calendar, so on and so forth. Then following that, the last week of October, and following the months after for each last week, we will be doing something different. I won't tell you what until we get there, but it is something dark. It's fun. I'm really excited. It's quite a surprise that we have in store for all of you. So, I believe that's all I got. Let me hop on over to Fredboat to get him prepared. I gotta give him his water and all that so he doesn't throw a hissy fit when he's on screen. But yeah. Oh, that's not it. Ooh. I guess it is. I put the Fredboat announcement on accident. That's fine. So, previously, the party had continued to journey the depths of each other's mind. Beginning with Azrael, they came face to face with his manifestation of grief, his best friend that he killed. They battled with him, as well as some others that Azrael killed that took the form of zombies, before they were successfully able to kill him. However, just because you killed the manifestation of grief does not mean that Azrael just got over it. Afterwards, they traveled the in-between of each other's minds and came across this strange mote of flame. The mote embraced them and showed them the past memories of someone else with them. Her mind also entangled with theirs. Solo, or, as they learned, Alea, or the Crimson Queen. After experiencing her memory, they were thrusted away before appearing within Seraphina's mind and dealing with her trauma. They escaped a void of nothingness by running through a garden of a noble estate that belonged to a family Seraphina knew. Once they did escape, they were thrusted into a starry plane where Seraphina had to enact the true card reading of what the nobleman should have had, while the party defended her from spirits that had died, accusing her that it was her fault. Once the reading was finished, the spirits vanished and the party was transferred once again. Between the spaces of their minds, they encountered another mote. and as it embraced them, they experienced another memory. So, let us begin. Let's get to the baggage part 2. So, as light overtakes all of you, you begin to hear cheering and clapping. As your vision clears up, you're standing in a sort of like small town square, very, very small. There's maybe like 20 people around you. There is a well in the very center and a small stage that has been set up. Around you are about 4 or 5 stalls with food, handcrafted jewelry, some people getting paint on their faces and hands, and such. One of them is passing out like necklaces made of rocks and wood. You see kids running, some dogs and cats playing around. As I said earlier, there aren't a lot of people here, 30 at the most. And all of you are not in your own bodies. You're not watching this from like a third person view. You are in someone else's body experiencing this.
One person is getting each of our own.
All of you are in different people. One of you is drinking a like mug of ale. Another one's getting a necklace put around their neck. One of you's a kid running around playing with a dog, so on and so forth. But this is a festival. Yeah.
May I be the kid with the dog?
Sure.
Please. What?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said no, and I was like,
no. Fuck you.
I thought that's what you were doing. And I was like, damn, fuck.
But you were all enjoying the festival for quite some time before you see a woman that you all recognize gets on stage. It is the tiefling woman with the antlers, Nala. As she steps on stage, she waves at everyone as people begin to gather around. Everyone goes, shh. She greets all of you and says, sadly, Zolo the Extravagant couldn't make it tonight because she's finding ways to keep us safe. However, I will use the magic I know and the magic she has taught me to entertain you the best I can. And some people go, oh, and go, it's alright.
I want my character to go, ha, guy!
You try to elaborate these words, but it did not happen, so you cannot say it.
You
cannot
ruined the fucking game, Sam.
memory.
This game is no fun anymore.
It's not modded in real life.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
The child raises its eyebrow and says, why would I have a thought like that?
The child is like,
why would I say that? That's weird.
That's where all intrusive thoughts come from.
Yeah. People experiencing other memories like, oh, I want to say this so bad. So you just speak it and like, get out of here. Anyway.
Yep.
She puts her hands on the stage and flowers and plants begin to shoot up out of the ground and dance around everyone. Some bright colors appear like mini fireworks as if someone's like throwing paint in the air. It takes forms of animals and shapes. People dance with them. It's all very nice. However, you can see that some people are a little bit upset that Zolo isn't here. Nala included. However, after about a minute or so of entertaining them, or rather about 10 minutes, can't even read my own goddamn script, someone speaks. And all of you hear it, it's all around you, it's Alea. Thank you for entertaining them in my absence, Nala. I'll take it from here. The voice comes from all around you. You see a puff of purple smoke with sparkles in it appears on the stage and flows out. Zolo emerges from the smoke. She has on a fantastical mask and a cape with magic sparks coming out of it. The crowd goes fucking crazy. As she appears, she waves her hands and thrusts them into the sky. Shortly afterwards, a wall of pure light just whoosh, appears, and fireworks begin to shoot. Using one of her hands, she weaves an arcane rune in the air, and a large, ancient golden dragon just whoosh, appears behind the stage, lifting up and releasing a roar into the crowd. The crowd is fucking ballistic. But then the dragon begins to dance. It does some hops, some skips, it jumps in the air, flies, spins around, and then it lands, and a whole bunch of kids run over and begin climbing on him. You then watch as the wall whoosh, vanishes, and Zolo vanishes as well. The dragon comes to a halt, and then smoke fills the crowd itself as you see 2 Zolos appear. One of them wearing a dastardly mustache and holding a obviously fake rapier, as they begin to duel in a sort of like high school theater-esque stage fight It's very clearly staged, and it's pretty much not one-sided, but everyone knows that Zolo's going to win. They exchange some words back and forth, have at you, how dare you, so on and so forth. And they begin to fly back onto the stage. You watch as the mustache version of Zolo stabs towards the actual Zolo, but then they vanish and appear behind the mustache Zolo. And she conjures this arcane sword, and very clearly, like, you know when like they stab you, but you just hide it like in your armpit? Oh! Yeah, they go, ah! You defeated me! And then that mustache Zolo slowly like fades into nothingness as she bows. Everyone's cheering, everyone's laughing, having a good time. The dragon begins dancing again as music kicks back up. Nala hugs Zolo and they take hands and both bow towards the crowd. And as they come back up, you see Zolo closes her eyes and lays her head down on Nala's shoulder. But as Nala looks up, you see she looks at the crowd and then past the crowd up above. Her eyes widen and all of you hear an explosion before darkness.
Fuck.
After a few moments, you open your eyes again and you are now looking at a third-person point of view. A blinding light has shot through the crowd. Everyone there is dead. You hear screaming, the sound of crackling fire. You see an arcane shimmer of a dome. Zolo, her mask and cape burned away. She is holding Nala. Zolo herself looks like she's basically on death's door. There is a small chunk of earth and wood all across her face, stabbing into her eye. Multiple fingers on her left hand are just gone, and she is bleeding profusely. Nala is unmoving, not breathing. One of her arms is just gone. There are hundreds of lacerations all across her body. Her eyes are open, just looking up at Zolo, but they are lifeless. Zolo is just holding her and silently crying as the dome is shimmering. Outside of the dome, you see dozens of armored soldiers, paladins, blades drawn and chasing down other people. Almost none of them escape. And you can see on their chest a sun, the symbol of Helos. There are 4 of them trying to break through the arcane dome, but Zolo isn't even paying attention to them. She is just brushing the hair out of Nala's face as people are getting slaughtered around her. And as the tears stream down her face, her breathing increases in speed, and she presses her forehead to Nala's as the ground begins to shake violently, and you watch the air around them begin to grow, charged with arcane energy, as an earthquake begins. And as Zolo screams in anger, the vision goes dark.
Damn.
So, someone else rolling 1d4.
I will.
You wrote it last time.
Fuck!
Someone else.
I did do that. You're right.
You did do that. You do that.
I actually need to fucking prepare my spells, so fuck.
You should.
Not me. My rolls, whenever that happens, are not.
I'll do it.
Do
Go,
it.
Elroy, go. Go,
Come
Elroy,
on,
go.
Elroy.
I'm not even locked in.
Nerd.
We
I'll
are
do
a well-oiled machine here at Roll Breakers. as
Okay,
you can
I'm gonna
see.
do it. Oh,
Send it
God.
I rolled a 4.
Oh,
Hey,
you rolled
2
a 4 and I
fours.
rolled a 4.
Outstanding.
It's
Since you
meant
both
to
rolled 2 4s, all of you die, and it's like the Matrix. If you die in here, you die in real life.
No.
So that is the end of our stream for Roll Breakers. Thanks for tuning
So should I prepare my spells or not? Should I prepare my spells or not?
I don't know. That's up to you, I guess. I guess it's more of a personal choice. But a 4. So
Alright, in that case, I'm not fucking preparing spells. If I want to cast something, I'll just say that I had it prepared.
as darkness overtakes you, you're just in the darkness, but you don't see anyone around you, not even like each other. And then you begin to hear waves. You begin to smell sea salt on the air as you all feel like you're standing on something soft. Sand. Opening your eyes, you can see that you're standing in front of a coast. In front of you, you can see there are 2 small rowboats currently tied down, and beyond that, the ocean as far as you can see. To your right, there are various tents, large tents with supplies in them. There are people talking, bartering. You are in this coastal bazaar with people walking around. It's very calm, and people are happy.
Not
Amy,
for long.
you are currently sitting closest to the shore. and everyone else is standing on the sand about a few feet back. You can see palm trees swaying in the wind, a wooden staircase that goes up to the cliffs that hang over you. You can see a few towers that direct the ships and such. You know where you are. You're home. You are on one of the less populated coastal areas. Like, there's Santa, connected to Raylan, and then a few miles out, there are a bunch of small, like an archipelago, very small islands, and this is one of those. You would go there often with your dad or mother, just to look around. It's peaceful. But you know, as the same with others, whenever you're ready, something's going to happen.
Who was it that was in front? I'm so sorry.
So all of you are on the sand, like further back, and Amaliana is sitting at the shore with water lapping in at her feet.
Sorry, I should have been paying attention. That's on me, guys.
You're
He
all...
clipped out at that point. I actually thought he said 10. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I thought he said Tim too at first, so I was like, wait, what the fuck did he say?
Tim Buckton? I apologize.
No, you're good, you're good.
I'll
I
move my
forgive
mic
you.
closer.
I forgive you.
Clarification never hurts. You're
I
good.
forgive you, Sam.
Alright. So, you were all standing on an island. There are people around you talking, some food you can smell, it's not too far away, drinks, music's playing. What do you want to do?
Amy just kind of stops and she takes a deep breath in and just smiles to herself and she's like, well, everyone welcome to my home.
Zagaros looks over at Azriel. You told me that I was the reason your daughters are unsafe. Nala is dead.
What is he on about?
Wait, Lagaros, what are you talking about, love?
I am citing the last fucking memory, and I took that personally. So Zagaros is pissed.
Yeah, but I mean, Seraphina kind of just like pipes up a little bit. You haven't really seen her like talk. She's like, I mean, I know that we saw that vision. I don't know what it has to do with any of us.
I don't either.
Yeah, me either. You better not yell at me like that again.
Is it on here or something?
You okay? I just thought, about the drama, and Zagaros like produces a little bit of fire in his hand and says, "This is magic, and you and your crusaders will never be done killing mages, will you?"
That's the whole point of our order. Without us, you would be running rampant.
Wait, sorry, I misspoke. Without you, Nala would be alive.
I didn't kill Nala.
You would have. If you got the chance.
Obviously,
Do I
we've already
remember
learned
Anala?
that.
Anything about this? Specific?
I'm talking about the vision we just saw. Her name was Nala, right?
Do I have any recollection of this specific
Make
event?
a history check.
Oh, wait, do we not all remember that?
No, he's saying if there's anything in, like, the Helos, like Church of Helos, like, history.
I
They're
thought-
Would I
yes.
have read a
Wait,
report?
am I not on the
Yeah,
right
16?
page?
Some shit. Yes.
You've never heard of an event like that. From what
But
you
she
saw,
was-
they were innocent people, at least from what you saw. Could be
That's a good
wrong.
point. They very well could have been fucking evil.
If she was dangerous, yeah, I would have killed her without a second thought. Does that bother you?
You kill without a first thought. Don't worry about what bothers me. Don't worry about what bothers me.
Could you not yell on my beach,
Uh,
please?
I understand you're angry. But
of which,
taking it out on me isn't gonna bring Nala back. It's just gonna piss me off and make you punch you in the mouth.
Zagros, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
I didn't cast anything on you. So.
I didn't cast anything on you. 6.
Your anger begins to manifest, and you recall Verona telling you not to have too strong of emotions because they can and will form a physical manifestation.
Fuck.
It is not here yet, but you rolled a
Oops.
6.
Or in
So-
like Amaliana's like dream world, she sees her family and all of a sudden like a fire monster comes out of nowhere and starts like
Okay.
raging.
Kills everybody.
Zagros-
Oh my god.
You all do
Zagros-
notice that as Zagros is like seething and such, not too far off on the coast, storm approaches. And you can see faint reds and oranges.
Zagros, like, tries to calm down. He's just like, don't care about what bothers me. Don't worry about what bothers me. You'll be bothered soon enough.
The storm
Is that
Say
a
that.
threat?
subsides.
Are you threatening me, little guy?
No.
Because I don't like being threatened.
Zagros, almost sarcastic, he's like, oh!
What is everyone
Boys,
else doing?
please.
What is everyone else
Azriel just like takes a moment.
Just
to
kind
take
of
a
watching
deep
this
breath.
happen.
doing?
Seraphina's like sitting on the ground, like she's already like fucking exhausted from the
Okay.
last place that we were at, so she's just like
Makes sense, makes
Uh,
sense.
drawing in the sand, and, like being like,
I'm just gonna go
Damaris
here
just watching, as
and
usual.
pretend that this didn't happen. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some food. Azriel first.
The
We
food
want
is
to
free
rest.
because Amaliana never paid for it. Or, well, her parents did, but she doesn't recall ever actually spending money here. And it
What kind of
tastes
food is it?
absolutely amazing. Maliana, what kind of food do they serve here? Share memory.
So, usually it's stuff like the traditional fish and chips. Usually stuff that it's just a bunch of fish and a lot of chicken. Like there's grilled, fried, just lots heavy in seafood and
Like
lots
Mediterranean?
yeah,
Yeah.
Mediterranean, some Asian inspired like seafood, like any sort of like fish that you can think of and from any place.
Azriel gets
That's
just
so
like a
hungry.
plate of meat. Just fish and chicken and whatever meat. It's just all meat.
It is all free, and you can get as much drinks as you want. However, when was the last time Amaliana came here?
I believe it was a month before the start of the game.
Okay, then
It was.
the ale would taste like ale, or wine at least, because that's what Amaliana drank. If she was any younger, the ale would taste like nothing because she wouldn't remember what it tastes like back then.
Fair enough.
But you get some food, pile it high. They say, "Thank you for coming." Probably no, yeah. Please be common. Food's free.
Yep.
You get a drink. Boom. It's like one of those like big ass like plate meals with like a main course and 2 sides and a drink, but it's like that like tripled
Jesus.
because people eat a lot. So, you guys have time. I think some of you might be a little hurt. Your strength is still reduced until you take a long rest.
Shoot.
So,
Do you want to rest here for a little while till we have to face whatever's?
that would be the safest option.
Whatever that shadow did to us, it definitely sapped my strength.
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind pushing through it, but resting would be great.
We shouldn't have to push through it. We
I
should.
mean, I don't see why we shouldn't rest here.
Because we don't know how much time that's going to waste.
Mary just kind of takes it as a yes and sits down and looks at the water.
it's very pretty. It's almost alluring to you specifically. Since it's been
I think we
quite a
should
bit
rest.
since you've been out on the sea.
Alright, then. And Asriel will flop on the ground and
Yeah.
pull out a sleeping blanket or something.
Easy enough. Is there anything you'd like to talk about before you go to sleep? Are you taking any watches? Or are y'all just outie?
I don't think it's necessary to take watches in a
Yeah,
mines.
I was like, I don't know if we need to take watches for anything.
Seraphina, she's probably not
Smile
gonna
like
sleep.
that.
She doesn't have to. I don't think.
Don't smile like that.
Asriel will take watch because that's not.
Oh well, actually, I mean,
Don't worry about it.
Oh, geez.
Don't worry about it.
It's like,
I
what?
use some spells.
I don't like that smile.
So who is staying up and who is going to sleep?
Shmar will stay up.
Shamir,
I'm going to
up.
sleep.
Okay, so Aguro's
Asriel will stay up, like he's in his blanket, you know, and in just
Gotcha.
regular clothes, like out
Well,
of
then
armor, but
if he's staying up, I'll sleep then.
All right, boom. Shamir's out. Moliana.
How many? She gonna sleep
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
in the sand.
So Azrael
Vortex
and
warp.
In there.
Azrael and Seraphina, y'all are staying awake for a bit.
Mm.
Okay. It's nice here. The sun never sets, however, it's not hot. It's not cold either. It's just like it's nice. It's very nice. Occasionally a wave will crash and you'll hear birds fly by. The music dies down a bit as Moliana drifts off to sleep. Almost sensing that y'all are just resting. Unless there's anything you'd like to talk about, when or do you go to sleep?
Yes. What?
When do you go to sleep? And if not, do you go to sleep at all? Is the question for you two.
Yes.
Um,
I take a
I go
long
to
rest
sleep.
is what I do.
Okay.
I took a long rest as well, but like I like to have first shift and this first watch.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess she'll take a shift as well, kind of deal.
All right. You're just looking. No one really approaches y'all. Some people give y'all a wave to say that they're glad that you're here. They hope that you enjoy everything.
Question.
What's up? Answer
Does
hopefully.
inspiring leader, like, can we do it like at the beginning of our day, or like
Yeah.
like do
The-
you want it to be like specific moments?
No.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah. So inspiring leader, you can do that whenever, but the temporary
just
hit
have
points
rest
last
together.
until you take a long rest. So just keep that in mind. But you can do it whenever. However, I think you can only do it once a day because then you can only get that benefit once per day. I could be wrong. I'll look it up.
I have to spend a. Where is it? Like I have to spend a dice or something. Oh, it's once per short rest.
Once per short rest. Okay. Epic. So never mind. It's not a long rest. It's a short rest. There you go. Nick, your hand is raised. What's up, brother?
I had that thing earlier in mind to start drama, but I think we have enough of that. So Zagros does go and try to sit next to Azrael for a minute and be like, I didn't mean to threaten you. I'm sorry. I've been working on my temper.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, Azrael. Seconds before you
Job
drifted
at it.
off.
Actually, I wait until he's asleep and I'm like, hey.
he
It's,
just like opens one eye. What?
I lost my temper again, and I've made a resolution to keep my temper in check, so I needed to reconcile. I want you to know. No, actually, I wanted you to know that I'm not threatening you. No threats for you. I was just angry because the other day you were telling me that I am to blame for the misfortune on your daughters. And I know how you feel now.
Darker. The fight between paladins and arcane casters has been going on for centuries.
Too long.
It's not going to change. There's always going to be
Not that
something to
attitude.
be afraid of. Before it was magic users, it was giants and dragons. You know, it's always going to be something.
Don't worry about what bothers me. I am not the one to be afraid of. I guess is what I should have said.
And who should I be afraid of?
I'm worried about you, not because I'm going to do something to you, but because there are a lot of things you're going to do to yourself. So please be careful.
I don't get what you're saying. How do you know these things?
I've watched you. Hang on, I gotta tack down my armor class. That is still way up high. Sorry.
Yeah, and what are you telling me? You saw the future? You saw what?
I see the present.
Vision. What does that even mean? Like,
Most fights between us break out because of that question right there. So it's come to my attention that I should stop trying to elaborate. If I'm not getting across, then I'm not getting across, and that's that.
okay, I'm gonna go to bed now.
I slap him on the back and let's go to fucking bed.
But thank you for your magic.
Seraphina's just sitting in the corner, listening to all of this. Or there is no corners because we're on the beach, but
You find a corner. You find a corner.
I find a corner.
Oh, you
I make a
Rock
corner out of
slide.
sand.
Yeah. You build it up and then just.
Like dug a tunnel. Not a tunnel, a hole.
DIY in a corner.
Yeah. All right.
Amy's conked out. Amy's like got
Yeah.
her like limbs everywhere. She snores just a little bit.
Starfish.
There's nothing
Cute.
trying to kill us in a
Aw.
world.
So, you go to bed. Seraphina, during your shift, it's strange being in your own head. Well, not yours at the moment, but like within your own head space. Your thoughts feel more physical here. And you can feel that the entity that you had met when you tried to siphon more information is just like, he isn't forcing a conversation at this time. He is just politely knocking at the door, asking if you would like to have a conversation.
Yeah, I think that she'll bite because she wants nothing more than to be out of her head and thinking about something else. So even if it's with some type of evil entity, she's like, I need some type of escape right now.
Fair enough. As you mentally agree to this, you begin to hear footsteps on the sand. And you turn and you see the 13-foot tall, deep blue skin, long curled horns, and beautiful face, but horrendously scarred body. You can still see the holes from the golden spears are still there. And the chains that were around him when you first saw him are still there. They're just spectral and less present. You can see there are dozens, if not hundreds, of small, like, tattoos, like arcane sigils tattooed on his body, scattered throughout everything. He is wearing clothes, like shorts.
Good.
He's just
Something.
naked on the
Yes.
beach. Oh my god.
He's like, Jesus, man, always naked, right? Anyway,
What? Sam, what?
as he
Sam,
approaches,
what?
he wait,
Sam,
What
Sam,
fanfiction
what?
did you read?
Jesus wasn't naked in Yell's Bible? I have mine on
Sam, what?
my
What
my
the
dresser.
Where'd you get that one? From a
The
hotel
what
room?
cat New Testament is this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This New Testament is kind of awesome.
Sam.
Anyway. As he approaches, you can see the sand where his foot lands is like eroding to like mulch and dust. Almost everywhere he stands, there is like a permanent print left of just decay.
Get off my beach.
Yeah, get the fuck off the beach,
You're right,
asshole.
Lanceheart. I was expecting him to kiss, for real. Whew. Anyway, he approaches and sits down and just looks over your friends. This was not what I was expecting when I planned to gain more information about your allies.
Sucks.
And you, as well. I was expecting much more pushback, but I guess this was very convenient. Our meeting, that is. Just before you were all to dive into your own heads and uproot your own trauma. Tell me.
I honestly just asked you to come here so you could distract me from other things. So don't take it as more of an invitation, as more of like a last
An excuse.
voice. Yeah.
I'm glad you considered me at all. Tell me, why do you mistrust me? And correct me if I'm
Mistrust.
wrong. You extremely dislike me. I understand the feelings I made you feel when we first interacted were irregular and unwanted, but that is merely a side effect of my presence. You don't feel it now because I am consciously trying to prevent that. When we first met, I wasn't, because I was trying to decide if you were enough to withstand, well, me. People who gaze upon my physical form die immediately most of the time, or go insane.
Nice.
Well, I mean, that feeling that I was given when I first met you, obviously did taint the way that I
Bit of a
saw
negative impact,
you.
I understand.
Yeah. I'm kind of more of a trust my gut kind of person. But a lot of the times that just ends up fucking everything up. So I do it anyways, but I still think that anytime I trust my gut, something bad's going to happen. So essentially, anytime I make a choice, something bad will happen. So, and you pushing out the residents like that and kind of chaining up people who I don't necessarily like, but, you know, they are in my head 24/7. So, you know, kind of have to become kind of friends with them at least a little bit.
Right.
You chaining them up and making them feel agony or whatever else I saw, you know, doesn't really bode well.
I apologize for that. The resonance... The mortal mind can only take so much strain. If both I and the resonance were to both coexist in your mind, it would tear itself apart. So, me, being the stronger entity, I simply pushed it out. They aren't harmed, they aren't destroyed, they are simply gone. If you would like to reconnect with them, we can figure out some sort of arrangement. As for the entities within the blade, again, a side effect of my presence. I did not have a choice in that matter. The gods made me this way. So people would naturally detest me, as you are. I will do what I can to remove the bindings, but they are under my will. I cannot change that. But I will not make them do something unless I find it absolutely necessary to your survival.
So what's your goal connecting with me or whatever? Gaining knowledge, right? Or something?
I had no goal. Me connecting with you is purely coincidental. And I've been alone for a very long time. So,
I find that hard to believe. Everybody has a fucking goal.
I didn't say I
Everybody
didn't have
has a goal to
You did say you did.
manipulate someone or to use someone to do something or, you know, to have companionship or to have whatever else. It's always a goal when you're doing something.
Your nepotism will take you far. I didn't say I had a goal. I said that us meeting was a coincidence. I do have a goal. To break my chains. To fight the people that put me there. The gods. Whether you help me or not is inconsequential. You were merely the one I piggybacked off of. However, should our relationship be profitable, should I get freed, I will ensure that you and your friends are spared in the coming chaos. Should I get free. I may not at all. It's been hundreds of thousands of years, so this could be nothing.
If you become freed, there will be chaos.
There will be chaos in the death of the gods, yes.
So you can
imprison
only
me, I
be
intend
freed
to
with the
kill
death of the gods.
No. Once I get free, I will take revenge on those who put me there.
So why the hell would I want to help you in any capacity? You're not really making a case for yourself.
I typically don't. You'll see, in the coming days, weeks, months, maybe even years, I have a feeling that whatever trust, whatever love, how little it may be, and trust for the gods might dissipate. The more you learn about them, those who worship them, and he nods over at Azrael. The religions that they curse upon people. Knowledge is power. That is the truth. And knowledge is good to have in certain cases, but the reason that some knowledge is forbidden is because the gods want to keep you as their pets. They're flesh puppets for them to enact wars upon, have small squabbles that don't mean anything in the endless expanse of time. They're bored. They're no better than you or your friends. They have emotions. They bicker. They argue. They have opinions. They're not malevolent or benevolent, not all good, not all knowing or all evil. They are just children. And I intend to teach them the error of their ways, as a parent should. Whether or not you agree with my ideals, as I said, inconsequential. I will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth every single time you ask. I have no reason to lie to you. You may die, 1,000 years may go by, and I'll find another person. But I will be free, and I will kill the gods. It is inevitable.
Oh, well. Azrael sure wouldn't like to know that another entity has attached itself to me that goes against everything that he fights for.
No, I don't think he would. However, I intend to show him the truth of Helis as well. So, maybe soon he might have differing opinions with those he calls brothers. Or not. I won't put you in harm's way. Intentionally. The actions of others that believe in me might steer you in directions, but I will never directly harm you. Or your friends.
Okay. Well, giving me much to think about.
Wait a fucking minute.
That is my job. I just wanted to clear the air. I was sensing that you, of course, had disdain for me, and were worried about your friends here and in the Blade. I just wanted to come talk with what little freedom I have.
One last question. Is this only happening because we're like in a mind space right now, or will this happen out there as well?
I am more easily able to speak to you here because you are within your own mind. That is where I am. It's easier to reach you. While you're in the waking world, I can only reach you through your dreams. I can send you messages sparingly. It takes a lot. I am quite imprisoned, as you saw. It takes a lot of effort to reach you. But here, it's significantly easier.
Well, if you're going to be so connected to me, may I have a name? Something to call you by?
I don't have one. The gods took it away from me. I can't even remember it myself. Another thing I intend to claim once I am free.
Gary.
Okay,
Oh,
well...
I think your friend's sleep talking. I will make myself sparse. I can't imagine your friends would be welcome to waking up and seeing me.
Oh yeah, I guess they could see you too. I'm not used to them being able to see the stuff I see, but...
Indeed. Stay safe. Yeah, bye. And he'll just...
Yeah.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, he has
What
an
is-
awkward
this
streak
fucking
about
game
him.
Just a little awkward.
So cute.
Stepdad of the year, guys. Stepdad of the year. He'll go ahead and stand up, look around, and then just start walking off.
What a guy.
Pick up a plate of food and just like pick at it, and then he'll vanish.
Absolute Chad. Absolute Chad.
Absolute Gary.
So,
His name is not Gary, alright?
Okay, yeah. See if you can stop me
you
from
guys
calling
can make up whatever name
You can't
want.
fucking stop me from
Darathon.
calling
How
him
about
Gary? His name is
Darathon,
fucking
Gary for
Now,
short.
it sticks.
Anyway,
Garmodius.
Garmodius.
Garmodius. No.
Do
Gary.
you go to sleep at all?
Would it be... Well, sorry, oh my god. It would be a short rest if I did. If I, like, woke someone up to it for another shit. Right?
No.
It wouldn't be a long rest? Or
It would.
could it be a long rest?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll wake someone up for the shift.
Okay.
Well, I guess
We can-
Azrael said that he was going to. So.
We can just speed through this because nothing else is gonna happen. I just want to
Yeah,
Yeah, I
have
was about to
a
say, I don't think
conversation.
there's any need for...
Okay,
This
yeah,
is
Seraphina
a
kinda
peaceful
pokes.
beach.
It's a
Azrael.
safe space.
It is a safe space.
About damn time.
Azrael is woken up. You take watch. Watch his shift, and eventually 8 hours will pass, and all of you wake up. Long rested, feeling much better, your strength returns to you. What would you like to do?
Maybe he's just gonna get up and like stretch and shake all the sand off of her. Shake it off her hat.
As you wake up and stretch, the music picks back up, the smell of food fills the air again, and the waves grow in intensity as you are now awake. Whenever you're ready.
Right. I have no idea what's waiting for me beyond this beach. I don't exactly have a checkered past like most of you.
Damn.
So
Close to me.
I'm not entirely sure what's waiting.
You have to have some kind of, like, right, unresolved problem that bothers you.
What makes you unhappy?
You.
Or what was a moment that made you very unhappy?
I don't like secrets.
There it is. Alright. Let's go.
Wow, you really didn't grill her that much compared to me, Zagros, huh? And Seraphina starts walking. He's like pissed.
Zagros almost like doesn't realize that was passive aggression. And like it's like 5 seconds before he's like, hey, wait a minute, dick.
Seraphina, you hear in your head, nice one.
Whatever happens out there, I just want to apologize in advance and thank you in advance for any help that you give me. And with that, I will use that as the inspiring leader.
Hey, everyone gains
That was good.
Nine.
nine temporary hit points to
Oh my god,
everyone.
okay, stop yawning. I do apologize.
Same.
It's fine. Everyone yawns. Except for me, of course.
I yawn way too much.
It's
So,
funny
look
'cause he
to
asked you want to
Shamir
take a
and I'm
rest,
like,
and then
"We're
you
not
immediately
usually
yawned."
like this.
My
We're way
function.
worse, usually.
Shamir just kind of just nods.
the silent warrior poet. So, as you steel yourself and you accept what is to come, you find yourself back at that shore. You blink and you're just there. You all watch. You just like vanish and then just appeared. Not too far, just a couple feet forward. Her feet sinking into the water, and you see a small chest brush up against your leg. It's like this big, maybe. Looks nice. Ornate wood, some designs in it.
weird. She'll like inspect it.
Yeah. Pick it up. There's no lock. It opens. Like you like. Boop, boop. You flick it open. There is a skull within it, and the chest is filled with thousands of spiders crawling out and getting all over your hands. They crawl up your arms as you back them off, and you watch as the skulls. His eyes light up with flame, green flame. You see images flash into your head, your home, your manor. You see these large white and blue spiders phasing in and out, shooting webs at your family, your mother, your father, grandparents, aunts, covering them in webs before they begin to move towards them. You hear the skeleton say, "So many lies. We are the truth. It is unbearable to them after spending so many years lying to you. It's suffocating them." And then you all hear, "I elude the ears of most, but fools who have me like to boast. Those who collect me are referred to as knaves, and some people take me to their graves." And you watch as streams of blue and white shoot out of Seraphina, Zagros, and Azrael, and form into shape. You see the mandibles first, then the eyes of spider-like bodies. They aren't normal spiders. None that any of you have seen before. Their bodies are translucent, blue and white with these blue spots, and they shift with their movement, like in and out of reality. 3 spiders. The skull floats into the sky and begins to chuckle. Will your friends let their lies suffocate them too? I know
wait.
Initiative.
Okay, wait. First, could you paste that riddle in the
I
chat?
am right now.
Definitely either
right
lies
now.
or secrets.
I was gonna
But
say secrets or lies,
I
yeah.
fought these
Bam.
spiders before, but I don't. In Phil's
They are
campaign.
phase
did.
spiders. And
Yep.
Yeah,
However,
I remember now.
they don't have the same stats as those. I'm just using them as
That's
tokens.
such a good. That's a great
Okay.
riddle. Love that.
I came up with it myself.
Really?
I
Good
did.
job.
It took
I
me like
liked
an
it.
hour.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do love it, but Sam, how did it? I can't tell if this is rude or not, but how did it take you an hour?
Because I was looking on Reddit for other riddles to steal.
Oh,
And I was like, wait.
no,
I'll just
you
come
have
up
to
with
make
mine.
it if you make it yourself, it will go faster.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, I don't want to do that. I spent the last 4 hours writing for the entire fucking session. I'll just find
no
one.
fucking wonder it took you an hour. God damn it! You just stitched other riddles together.
Hey, man.
You're doing great, Sam.
It was
Thank you.
fantastic. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Best thing I've ever seen in my life. But you shot yourself in the foot with that one. Just saying.
Hey, man. I should... nope, not gonna finish that. Let's get some music up in here. Some different music. Boom.
No, that was awesome. I love that.
All right. So, I've already rolled initiative for these bad boys.
Ugh.
Let's say that is 5 counts of initiative. Let's see who's going first. The skull is going first.
What? Higher than 22?
He got a 23.
Aw, fuck.
With a +5 to his dex and a 19 on the roll, he was very good. Next, however, is Seraphina.
That token is for a demi-lich.
That's actually a flame skull.
Oh, I thought it was a demi-lich token. I was like, what the
The
fuck?
demi-liches have like gems and shit in their eyes.
Okay, I was like, are we
I will
fight?
definitely know I'll let y'all know if y'all are coming up against one of those. You will be.
The token. I thought you were using
No,
the
no,
token.
no.
Like, Sam, I don't like where this is going.
Then the spiders
symbols.
after Amy, and then Zagros.
What?
And then Azrael pulling up the rear. Okay. The skull.
Crazy.
You watch as it continues to laugh as the mouth unhinges, and you see a green mote just shoot off and hit right here. A fireball hits. I need all of you to make me dex saving throws, except for Amaliana.
Fair enough.
Everyone gets +3 to their save.
That's a true.
nice.
Oh, that's one. off to a good start, y'all.
Not good. Not good
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
resistant, so I mean, if it was
Yeah, you
anyone-
are resistance, so you basically passed. Me being an idiot, not having the stat blocks up, let me just to get those up real quick. Like I said, well-oiled machine.
Being
Well-oiled
fireballed is so embarrassing for me.
I know.
because I can't wait for the day that someone tries to cast fireball on me, and I'm just like, no.
Yes. One of these days. One of these days.
Like, someone, fuck, I can't just, like someone casts fireball, and I'm just like, oh, did you say something?
Oh, I rolled so bad for that. Oh my god. So, Zagreus, you take 21 halved to 10 points of fire damage. Azrael, you take 21 points of fire damage. Seraphina, you take 10 points of fire damage. And 10, you take 10 points of fire damage. If any of you are resistant, sorry, not Shamir. 10, you take 10 points of fire damage. So,
Wait, do I take 5 then? Is that halved, or because I'm resistant to fire?
oh, yeah, that's halved again, so you take 5. Damn, y'all some resistant motherfuckers. Jesus.
Oh.
I'm glad.
Then afterwards, the skull will simply go ha 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 and float in the air menacingly or something.
Zagros also
I know
goes...
you were gonna say that.
I was like, yeah.
Seraphina, you see
Oh,
that your thread connects to this spider up here that is like skittering on the walls. Its head like looks up at you with the 8 eyes as it looks like it's about to charge at you. It is your turn.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. Hang it.
And I will, since we're rolling on here, I will repost the riddle as many times as you need to. Just let me know. Oh!
Gracie!
Savannah's
I think I
gone.
got the fucking point. I think I know what I need to fucking do.
Alright. I will say, it is about
Nazi
15
cat.
feet above you.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's
okay.
currently like on the wall.
Actually, then nix that. I'm just gonna go 5, 10, and then since it's so far, I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast that shit.
2 attacks. Boosh, boosh. Big money. Kill it
Does it go
instantly.
twice?
25 definitely hits, and that one does not.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hide my ass over here in the little bazaar section.
You did notice, as it boosh, hit them, it didn't take as much damage as you thought.
Fuck.
Or as it should. Okay.
Wait, what the? I got 1 point, so how the fuck does that injure
Yeah.
got 0?
So, it's like,
Is it a half point?
You
It
praised
almost-
it, but like you can tell that like it was supposed to do more damage, even though that was the bare minimum. But like
Yeah.
I don't know.
God.
Shamir, you have no stream connected to you, and then you recall the last time you saw Maliana before this was like years ago.
Fuck!
You've only seen her a couple of times. You don't have that much of a deep connection with her.
Yeah, no connection to anyone here, really.
Yeah.
Chilling.
So
Okay, I do
Shimmer's
have
just
an idea.
internally just furious with this whole situation.
yeah,
I
there is the riddle. You
have
could try solving
thoughts
that.
on Zagros connecting with Shamir, just because you're an artificer. So yeah,
What would
Can
you
you-
not like right this second, not right
No,
now.
I didn't hear you. What do you say?
Oh, you could attack one of the spiders, or you could figure out the riddle, or just do nothing.
Oh shit! Wait, the riddle.
I'll post it again.
The fools.
Bam!
Oh, okay. Dope.
Sure.
I elude the ears of most, but fools who have me like the most. Well, it would be helpful if I knew what the word names meant.
Nate? Oh wait, well I guess I can't tell
Sneaky
you. 'Cause
bastard. a rogue.
yeah, they're
Ah.
shady individuals, scoundrels, brigands, so on and so
Slytherin.
forth.
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like that. I'll
Answer
fight
is
you.
Slytherin.
Yeah, what
Slytherin
about it?
these.
I elude the ears of most, but fools who have me like the both. Those who collect me are referred to as names, and some people take me for the grade. I'm gonna attack one of the spiders.
Okay. Which one would
Nice.
you like to attack? So
sorry.
this one is connected to Seraphina, this one's connected to Zagros, and this one is connected to Azrael.
Okay. I'm gonna sharpshooter the one connected to Azrael.
Okay.
The
So
one
go ahead and roll, and whatever you roll, subtract 5 from it.
Whatever I roll, subtract 5. Boop!
17. That hits! So go ahead and roll your damage and add 10 to it. Eh? Oh shit! Someone followed! Holy
Who's following?
shit! A 10 for a 10.
10
10 for a 10 and a 10!
10
Good
rolled a
shit.
10 plus 10 to get a total
10
of
plus 10.
20.
210.
That is pretty epic. You do notice, however, that they do not take as much damage as they should. However,
Brain sobbing.
10 damage is better than 5. That was that one, so... You draw your bow and you shoot the arrow, and it skids past one of the eyes, and you see it cuts the eye, and fluid begins to spill out.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? With your bonus
What color
action,
is
movement,
the fluid flowing out of its eyes?
deep purple and blue.
Ooh.
It's almost like chunky.
Okay. Okay. Like what?
Chunky.
Like
salsa.
chunky? I shouldn't have asked. I'd like to use. I use it on almost everyone. I'm gonna use Bardic Inspiration on Zagros.
Okay. Zagros, you see a...
Can I reroll my dex save?
Fuck you! Hello,
No, I know. I know.
Deuceism?
I was joking.
Ah! Hey, watcher from 10 stream. Welcome to the
Nice.
stream,
Hi, Goose!
Deuceism.
Hi, Goose! It's so good to see you! Sorry.
Right.
So, 10, what does your mote of inspiration look like as it floats around Zagros' head? Dancing, doing the moonwalk, you know.
Well, now I have to think about what little I know of this person. I've
Your
done it for
intimate
everyone
knowledge of Zagros.
My
This
intimate knowledge
guy
of Zagros.
is-
What would
You
I know
know?
already? I know.
Fire?
I know you're a mommy pleaser.
That's
Oh
true.
Oh my
That's
god,
true.
please, like, get
That
him,
is
like,
very
a freaking
true.
binky or some shit.
That's the fucking thing. You don't know that
Oh
about.
god, give him a binky.
Oh no!
You, first of all, Zagros is kinky, yes. But second, you don't know that about.
Well, I mean, maybe. Maybe Shamir's very insightful. But you can
No,
tell that you
here's
have
the
mommy
fucking
issues,
thing.
but not the way you think.
I'm trying to think of what I've seen. I think it's.
Okay.
I feel
I'm
like
smarter
I
than
want it to
everyone,
be-
And he loves the fact that he's smarter than everyone. He loves it. That is his favorite fucking fact in the world.
He likes books.
Perfect.
He's a
Perfect.
wizard.
So he likes praise. what I'm going for, right?
Says a praise
Oh,
I
no.
want you to picture
What?
a very feminine presenting hand,
Picture, if you will.
giving a thumbs up
Oh.
and doing this.
All right, there you go. It is now floating around your head. All right. That ends
That might
Shomao.
actually do
Dang
the
it.
opposite of what the effect is.
Amaliana.
Like,
You get the sense that, like, as you move, react, you are in this you're behind a wall. You can only watch. You can talk and
shit.
hear, and you might be able to cast something through it, but you can't pass through the wall. As the skull is just laughing up above.
She's gonna try to solve the riddle.
Okay. What's the answer?
She repeats it to herself for a second. Secrets. It's secrets, right?
sea critters. Sea crits.
Secrets.
You
Critters
yell
from
out
sea?
secrets.
Sea crits.
Nothing happens. However, you're right. You know that you're right. The skeleton
Yeah.
looks down at you and laughs, but you feel like there's more to this. This isn't just a solve the riddle, solve your trauma.
Why not?
You don't have enough secrets. So, all of you hear secrets. That is the answer to the riddle. What you do with that information is
Answer
up
to
to
your
you.
mom.
I will say that was a free action. What do you want to do with your action and or
She's
bonus
gonna
action?
cast Dissonant Whispers, third level.
Okay.
On
On
the
which
skull.
spider? On the
Oh.
skull! Okay.
I kind of might
What's his
just spend this
business?
combat exploring this fucking map. This is awesome. This is
Yeah.
awesome.
Shout out to Set. I don't pronounce it, but it's like CZE and Peku. I
Love
don't know.
this guy.
Their
Love
maps
this guy.
are fucking amazing.
Every
Highly
map
recommend if
you
anyone
don't
plans on
fucking
using them.
guy is
Of
awesome.
course, subscribe to their Patreon and fucking use this shit. It's so good.
I am not going to be participating in combat. I'm just gonna fucking explore this map.
I rolled
Zagro's
an
gonna-
8, Amaliana. So,
What
Good
happened?
choice. Don't you freaking dare.
so that is 18 points of psychic damage. Okay. You see a crack in the skull appear and then flames jet out from it. However, it does not run. But it does take the damage.
Strange.
18 big ones.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey,
Oh, I said I was gonna hide, but I never rolled for it, so I'm just
Oh,
gonna roll
go
for
ahead.
it.
That'll be her action. She wants to save any inspiration dice for later.
23! God damn.
Ooh.
You are
Ooh,
fairly
ooh.
certain you're hidden. It is now the spider's turns.
God damn.
Seraphina,
I thought I
Wow,
rolled
last
good for
thing.
initiative.
you
I thought
are...
17 was good.
They got an 18. I rolled
I know.
very good for these motherfuckers.
I know. Everyone's like such good initiative this round, and I'm like,
Except
Jesus, I
for
thought it was
me.
alright.
Yeah, I see. Sorry.
I mean, I'm
really-
happy with it. I can't start combat to save my life.
Seraphina, you are confident that you were hidden
my
from
character's
everyone
life.
on the beach. However, you hear the tearing of the, tarp above you as the spider looms down upon you as you are connected to it. It is connected to you. However, you are confident that no one else can see you. The spider is seemingly hitting nothing. It is going to try to hit you, though. Bam! Big money. That's a 4. 12 to hit.
Hit.
Huh? A 12? Ma'am?
12
Yeah.
doesn't hit me, right? No.
No.
Yeah, I
You-
know. I did. It
It
did not
hit.
hit.
Her just
That's
say-
what I
Oh,
said.
no.
Right?
Your mic cut out. And all I heard
Yeah,
was
your mic-
hit. And I was like,
The mic
Sophia?
test today.
Are you okay?
I was like, what the
Like-
fuck? Am I
How
wrong?
is your AC lower than mine?
For
Yeah,
real.
bro, it doesn't hit.
No AC?
Alright. Second attack.
No AC, just like my car.
That's an natural 1. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, you too.
So the spider bears down, tearing through the tarp, and tries to bite at you with its mandibles, and then tries to stab at you with its legs. But you are just whoosh, whoosh, too mercurial to get hit. Zagreus,
Nice.
this one skitters up to you. And as a note, when it gets closer, you can hear whispers coming
Very
from
nice.
it. Just,
Wait, what?
You can hear whispers coming from it, and you can almost hear something's being whispered from one ear to another, but you can't make out what it is.
Why not?
I don't know. That's better. 19 to use Zagros?
Fucking hell. Give me a second.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that hits. There's nothing I can do about that.
All right. Make me a
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw there, will ya?
Okay. That's good at least.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it bites into your shoulder.
Fuck.
You do have Bardic Inspiration. Remember that.
What does that do for me?
It gives you a plus 1d6?
Six.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Every buffer spell that can be cast on me, I don't know what it does because they're all the same to me. You know?
So would you like to use it?
Yes, I got a 4.
Okay. 4, 17. That passes. And because Shamir is a College of Creation bard, 10. You currently have the Note of Potential open on your sheet. Go ahead and read me what the saving throw effect does.
Ooh, that is open on my sheet. Ooh.
It's gonna be in core. Down here?
I'm finding it. Oh,
Down
there.
here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
At the very bottom. Very bottom.
There it is.
Where it says saving throw.
I'm doing so good. Immediately after the creature rolls the Bardic Inspiration die and adds it to a saving throw, the moat vanishes with the sound of soft music, causing the creature to gain temporary hit points equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die plus your Charisma modifier, minimum of 1 temporary hit point.
Boom. So what'd you roll? 4?
What?
Plus Shamir's Charisma is a 16. So 7 temporary hit points.
Dang.
You gain on top of your 9.
Alright. So,
However, you do still take half damage.
yes. Is that 3? Because you was 6 before.
No. This is poison damage. The piercing damage
Okay.
you just take full. This is something
Okay.
else.
I took the full 6, and then
Yeah,
another...
full 6. And this is
Okay,
poison
full
damage.
6. Plus what?
13 plus 8 is 21. Have to 10 points of poison damage. Oh my god, so many 10s. Congratulations, 10. You're getting shouted out so many times.
I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
Okay. And it is going to attack again. As it pulls away, it is going to try to stab you with one of its legs. That is an 18.
I just want to make one round of combat, please. Let me see if shield helps me.
It might.
Yes.
Okay. You throw up your shield, the, not stinger, but like leg thing. What are those called? What the
Yeah,
fuck do
that
spiders? What the fuck do spiders walk on?
It's the leg.
Leg?
bro.
Yeah, it's legs.
Italy is spiders.
Yeah, its sharp leg skims off your arcane barrier, and it reels back, preparing to attack again. But that's its turn. Azrael! This one's gonna
It's my turn.
charge full steam ahead. You're getting attacked, and then it'll be Zagro's turn, then your turn.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, you just rolled so low!
I know. I got a 17 and I'm second to last. I was like,
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay, a 16 and a 19 to hit you, Azrael.
Those both miss.
Damn!
Oh,
You have
wait.
your full plate on, right?
Yeah, I should have my plate on.
No, yeah, you told me you changed out of it, or changed into it. Okay, so it
I don't
tries
think
to.
I did, but I kind of assumed that he would have started his day by.
No,
putting
yeah,
it on.
Oh, new day. Yeah. I assume you put on your full plate. Like, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm assuming you have your full plate on. So it tries to bite into your neck and stab into your armor, but it just cannot pierce the thick armor. Zagros, it is your turn. These spiders
bro.
have you surrounded. Kind of. The answer to the riddle is secrets.
Yes. First of all, I'm so like, what the fuck with the floating hand that I don't notice a spider coming up, and it just, whoa, what the? Jesus Christ, boys! Okay.
It worked. It worked.
It worked.
That's true.
Well, first, would it be? Can I listen really closely to what the fuck this spider is saying? Because it's saying something. You said.
You may attempt to.
Is that
That
an
will
action?
take your action to make a perception
Okay.
check.
In that case. Oh no, because speaking is a free action, isn't it?
It is.
In that case, yeah. As an action, I'm going to make a perception check, try to figure out what the fuck this guy is saying, and then I'm going to divulge a a lesser secret, I hope, to Amy or the Flame Skull, whoever is gonna fucking listen to me.
Okay.
Where is my perception?
Make a
There.
perception.
I was looking for my perception that whole fucking
11.
time. 11.
You listen in. You don't hear anything. It's too quiet. Like, the more you try and listen in, the further it evades you. However, you have a free action to divulge a secret.
Bitch. Okay. Fuck. I literally have a list of things that... Hang on, actually. So I have a list of things that other people do and do not know, right?
By all means, share for the whole class.
That's gonna be a problem.
That's the thing about secrets, brother.
I'm fucking thinking.
Azra, you are next. And then it'll be the skull's turn again.
God damn it. Okay, well, Zagros turns to Amy and says, in his mind, no, I'm gonna have to say it out loud just in case. Amy, do you remember when I lost my memory?
Yes, of course.
I did not do that, actually. That was
What?
fake. I did not lose my memory.
You're a bloody fit for nothing.
However,
Fucking worried I was about you, you stupid git.
Azrael and Seraphina, you do not hear this.
Really?
As it is a secret.
Thank
As
God.
you
Because I
speak
was
it
like,
out,
here's the
you
thing,
watch
Sam
as...
didn't even know that. I made
Oh my
specifically
God.
sure, because
Oh,
Zolo knows
Campos.
everything that my character knows, but I didn't want Sam to know it because he was gonna fuck it up. So I was like, Sam is not gonna fucking know about this.
As you watch the literal, like, physical, like, not like subtitles, but like something comes out of your mouth as you release this, and it goes into the spider. And Amy, you hear this as if he's saying it right now, like one for one, and you
It goes
watch
into the spider?
Yes, and you watch as the revelation of a secret weakens it, and it looks vulnerable now, as if all of your attacks will do double damage.
Alright, well, as a bonus action,
Wait a damn minute.
I do have a bonus action, you son of a bitch.
Maliana, you now have a secret. Or actually, Maliana, is that a good secret? Is that something
That's
you
a
are
pretty
willing
fucking good
to because you can tell Shamer, Azrael, Seraphina, they didn't hear it. Is that something you are willing to call a secret?
Sam didn't even know that, man. Come on.
Hold on. This is up
Please?
to
To
Maliana's
her,
discretion.
yeah, with how upset she is.
Okay. Then
Who's-
now that goes into effect.
Okay.
You all watch as Zagros says something, but then Spider just like eats it, and it becomes weaker. As Amaliana gets fucking pissed.
You just hear her yelling these insults. And
Shit.
I'm like, "It's stupid
Shit.
git."
Why did I have to do it now? Fuck. Okay. Well, I don't even know if I have any fucking bonus actions. Being a fucking wizard!
You have your fire motes.
I know, but that's 3 points. That's 6 points of damage.
That's 6 points. Hey man. 6 points, nothing to scoff at.
Oh my God. It kind of
more than
is.
Seraphina
Kind of
did.
is. Fuck.
You're
It
muted.
really
though.
isn't. You could like do that with like mediocre arrow,
That's the truth.
sword.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It is good enough. Fire modes. Take 3 points of damage from me.
You all watch as the spider takes significantly more than it should. The fire motes are hella weak, but it looks like it took a lot.
God.
Alright. Azrael, it
I
is your
cannot
turn.
believe I wasted my action.
Oh, Zagros,
That
would you
was
like
the best secret?
to divulge the method of weakening the spiders to everyone else? Because to them, you just spoke and nothing came out. They don't know that you told a secret to weaken the spider.
I said, oh, in that case, as another free action, because it's a free action,
You,
I say, hey
you
guys,
get
this is what you
12.
do. You fucking
So-
you say something to Amy that will probably get your ass kicked later, but don't worry about it right now.
He's gonna be pissed.
And then you beat the shit out of the spider because they're gonna be so focused on being a fat fuck and eating stuff.
Hey. They're on keto.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if they're on keto.
However,
Keto
spider
diet,
keto
adjusted
is
secrets.
secrets. Spider keto, they eat secrets. Azrael, it's your turn. You know how this information.
Zagros, remember one day you woke up and your shoes smelled like piss?
Oh my god!
You guys get to give fake secrets? Come on!
I got really drunk and I pissed in your shoes, and I did it on purpose. And I blamed it on the homeless people. But it was actually me.
Alright, I'm gonna start telling
Zagros,
Please tell
you
me
hear
that
this.
doesn't go through as an actual secret.
No.
Because it's not
All of
pointing
you
at
hear that
Amy.
one. All of you hear that one. That one does not get eaten by the spiders. Azrael just says it.
Fuck!
Why did you
And then I attacked.
Okay, good.
We really just said that out loud for no
I
reason.
would have been legitimately mad if that worked, and I actually need a real fucking.
No,
Any
no,
secret
wait.
will do, guys.
I was gonna drag that out for a long time, and that just fuck.
I guess I'll attack the spider in front of me.
Okay. This one time in 2nd grade, I lied to my teacher and said that I won when I didn't, and that works. It's a secret, you know. Any secret will do this. 20 definitely hits. 12 does not. This is your spider. Yeah.
Oh
That's
shit,
a-
Azrael, attack my spider. It's weak right now. If you want.
He
Your
didn't,
choice.
so 13
Okay.
points of damage on the spider in front of
13
me.
halved to 6 points of damage. The spider's not taking as much damage as... You're a badass. You fucking kill shit like this for a living. It's not taking as much damage as you thought it would.
Bonus action. Shield of Faith on myself.
Boom, your AC goes up by
There's
2.
like a golden divine light shimmering aura around me. Protecting me.
The clouds part ever so slightly as, even though you're in Amalio's mind, the sun still blesses you and you alone. As it bathes down upon you, you are granted extra protection. It is the Skull's turn. Is he out of 3rd level spells? He is. So instead, he is going to shoot fire rays.
I thought you were gonna say fireball again, and I was like, see, he's just saying he's out of.
He's out of 3rd level spells. He will instead shoot a fireball. We'll
Like, shut the
do...
fuck up.
He can't... Oh, Tin's gone.
Oh,
Oh, she's back.
Oh.
Tin, what the
You good?
F just happened?
My Wi-Fi just decided to crap on itself. Or piss on itself. Like,
Piss jokes, baby.
like the shoes.
Pissed in
10.
your shoe.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
the-
getting... Tin, you are getting shot with the fire ray. Well, he can't see Seraphina. So we'll do one each. So Tin, Azrael, Zagros. Each getting shot with a fire ray. That is a 20 to hit you, Tin. Or Shamar, rather.
well, shit.
That's a natural 1 for Azrael. It goes way off. You're able to see it coming, and you're just like... Whoop! Leave out of the way. Zagros. That is a 19 to hit you.
That is my armor class.
It breaks through the shield, but you take half damage anyway.
I'm gonna die before this next round, guys. This is a
Shamar,
problem.
you take 9 points of fire damage as it burns into your arm. Azrael, yours missed. Zagros, you take 2, 6 half to 3 points of fire damage. As you
Thank
feel the flame burn across you, but you are naturally resistant.
Thank
That'll end the Skull's
God.
turn. Seraphina,
God.
you know what to do.
Fuck. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. 'Cause I don't think anybody actually knows this. I could be mistaken, but
We're
Seraphina
about to
yelled
find out.
"Oh shit! Oh no, this is bad."
Go
Oh
ahead, go ahead, go
no,
ahead.
because if this is said actually out loud, fuck.
No, it's fine,
Okay.
it's fine. Send it.
Okay, so she's gonna say, Amy, it's not all Zagros' fault that Azrael got fucked up. It's mine too, because I used blood magic to get him back, and it was too much blood magic for him, and that's why he was in a coma for like 2 days.
Did
Amaliana.
Zagros hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
Amaliana, does that secret suffice?
That fucking suffices.
No.
Yeah.
Great job, Sophia.
Okay. As you
She's
let it
not
out,
as mad.
She just
You
let
watch as
Zagros
the-
take the blame for all of it.
Yeah, she's mostly mad that
Which, I mean, it was his.
Yeah,
his
it
fault.
was.
It was
I
my
mean,
fault.
originally, yeah, it was his fault. But the coma. But as you say the words, a blood-clotted red cloud emerges from your mouth, and the spider gobbles it up, and you watch as his body like shrinks and shrivels and becomes a burnished red, and he looks vulnerable. That was a free action.
Cool.
You know how
I'm
the
gonna
action
fucking-
bonus action. Fuck it up.
Time to get out this little shit.
Fuck it up.
She gonna
Oh, let me
go
zoom in
crazy,
for people on the
go
map.
stupid on the one that's going
Go
after her.
crazy,
Oh, the
stupid.
21, obviously. I don't know why I clicked it twice.
21. Holy smokes! Yeah, that hits.
I'm
So that
back.
is 4 plus. Are you doing Booming Blade or no?
Oh, did it not? Oh,
Well,
yeah, I am actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is 8 doubled to 16 points of damage. Okay. As you channel the arcane energy, you slice up through its shoulder, and you watch as one of the legs just falls off, already weakened. It looks like it's pretty hurt, but it's still going. Shamer! It is your turn. They're yelling something, and the spiders keep eating whatever they're yelling and getting weaker. You don't know. It's weird.
I have a question.
I have an answer, hopefully.
Considering they basically know nothing about Shamir, isn't like basic knowledge still considered a secret?
A note. You don't have a spider connected to
I was
you,
about to say.
so there is no secret to share.
Valid. True.
it's
Alright,
just
then I'm gonna
something
bat
to
one
look
of
at.
them.
Shamir gathers that since Amalia has been with him for so long, they've had time to collect secrets and choose not to tell her. Whereas Shamir's known her for a while, but she's only seen her like 8 times. And even then it was like, hey.
I see
Go
you
play
here.
guitar? Cool.
Yeah, exactly. Want to look at my toys? Yeah, sure. I got a
Yeah,
guitar. Awesome. So yeah,
That's what it was.
I'm gonna bat them with a hand axe then. How about that?
2 of the spiders look incredulously hurt. The one up here and the one over here.
I'm going to bat this one.
Okay.
Can you see that? Are you able to see that?
I can.
Yay!
So, you-
I'm bapping that one.
Rush around and go to bot. Send it.
That's not a attack option, is it?
Damn.
It is. I'll roll that real quick. That's also a natural 1. So, luckily, your attack opportunity missed, but so did your actual attack. As you go to attack, the spider, like, sheds its skin, and you attack what's left of the skin. It's gross. But somehow moist.
Yeah, that key
Why?
was-
Why? Is that necessary?
Anyway. Anything with your bonus action?
Like, crying, sobbing. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Mariana, your turn. You've been given 2 secrets so far. The flame skull looks decently hurt. Not on death's door or anything, but he looks hurt. He's still laughing maniacally.
She's gonna cast. Hold on, one sec. Okay.
Hell.
She's gonna cast Shatter
Okay.
in the like. Come on, where'd
Shatter?
it go?
I hardly know her.
Shat her. Gross, Nick. Gross.
She's
Keep
gonna
it Twitter
put it-
appropriate.
She's gonna put it like
Ends in a
right.
ER.
Nope, hold on. She's
Anything
gonna
that
put it
ends
right
with
next
her-
to the skull.
Okay, so it's the skull and the spider, but
Spider.
not them.
I hardly know her.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, con save. That's a 12. It takes 14 points of damage. Youch! It is looking way more hurt now. You see that the cracks are growing as the flame is slowly dying, but it's still up. Anything bonus action?
Nope, she's gonna be done.
The skull just goes, ha 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 ha!
Fuck.
Almost like,
I should've used one of those.
yeah. The spiders are going to attack. Azrael, you go first, and your AC is like fucking 40. It'll be a quick round for you. Wow. A 1 and a 2. You-
Those hit. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fuck it. Zagros, you'll be getting 2 attacks. Holy fuck! An 8 and a 4. What the fuck?
Both hit.
Seraphina, you'll also be getting attacked twice.
Fuck.
Okay, a 3 for the stab, but a 22 for the bite.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. I hardly know her. That's
No. Silver. I hardly know her.
15 to hit.
15. Meets it beats. Fuck.
Damn. Hey, I guess it's better than a 22.
Well, who are you giving advantage to?
Ooh.
Can I give it to myself? 'Cause I want to beat
You
the shit
can,
out of this
you
fucking
can.
spider. Okay,
You
I want
may.
that fucking advantage because I don't like this spider.
12
No.
points of piercing damage for you, Seraphina, and make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck. Okay.
And it is poison, so if you have advantage due to Infernal Legacy, I don't remember. If you have that,
Oh yeah, defenses against poison.
okay.
Nice. What is that from? Where did you get that?
Her feet, Infernal Legacy.
Ah,
Yar.
She is extra tiefling. Woo! You're gonna need this save, buddy. That is a whopping 28 points of poison damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna save, but regardless, it's gonna be halved. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, nice. So 28, halved to 14, halved to 7 points of poison damage. So what would have been a almost crippling blow, you feel it and you shrug
She
it off
spits the
like you're a
poison out
bad
of her
bitch.
mouth.
Yeah,
She like coagulates it in her throat.
Yep, you gargle it and go, spit it out. Like
Oh, that's
like it's
hot.
toothpaste.
Good job.
what did you say?
Guys,
No, we're
please,
Shmer didn't say that. Tin said that.
calm down. Calm down. Zagros, it is your turn. The spider in front of you looks sickly.
Oh, it
However-
looks sickly already.
Yeah. However, it's not backing down. Not like death, like, it looks vulnerable to damage. It's not like on
It
death's
still
door.
looks vulnerable.
Yeah.
I only needed to divulge one secret?
Yeah. Were you prepared? I mean, you can if you want. Who knows what'll happen if you do
I had a
too.
list. I was looking through my list and I saw 2 and I was like, I literally could have used either of those.
If
And
you
those
would
were-
like to expose another one, you can send it and we can see what happens. Maybe you'll get quadruple
Seeing what
vulnerable.
happens is, I like the idea of seeing what happens.
I do too.
I have 2 and I've been thinking. I promise I have
Make
been...
up your goddamn mind, boy. We're on the clock.
This time I'm much more ashamed to even look at her, but I turn my head so that she can see my face, but I'm not meeting her eyes, and I say, I happen to know you didn't catch everything in that spell book. Some of it, you only got about 2/3 of all of the secrets.
The secret is that there's more secrets.
And, well, he says, unless, of course, you speak primordial. And then I attack this motherfucker.
Well, Amaliana, does that suffice as a good secret, the fact that you don't know everything about his book? Okay.
She
No.
went through that entire thing
For an entire night.
for an
I know.
entire
I
night.
had
Zagros.
everything, but that
No
was
need
all.
to attack. You watch as the spider simply cannot handle the weight of so much truth being spoken, and it
Bomb.
shrivels up and gets folded into a tiny box, and then
Guys,
is dust.
okay. In that case, for my action,
The spider is gone. What you doing?
do you think that if I exposed a secret of Seraphina's or Azrael's, that would make their spider vulnerable?
You can fuck around and find out.
Oh my god.
Fuck around and find out.
However, this time, if you're wrong, everyone will hear you.
That's actually way better. So Zagros said, and he is swinging his sword. You know how that it goes in a circle. His sword goes in a circle.
Yeah.
He's about to
Yeah.
Phew.
fucking swipe at this thing, and then it disappears. And he cocks his head a little towards Seraphina's spider and says, "For example, Did you know about the 7 souls, including Lord Azrin, that are in the Bloodblade?
You all hear that?
What?
I elaborate. I basically say, for example, and then I spill all the fucking beans that Zagros deduced about the Blood Drinker.
There are entities within the Blood Drinker. You don't know how many.
I do know how many.
Oh, wait, no, yeah. Because the
I do know.
plant counted them.
7. There are 7.
There are 7.
One of them is Lord Azrin. I know generally, vaguely, how the pact works, in a vague sense. And I know that she's attuned to it, and that they're... Oh, and I watched her, I watched her perform blood magic on me, and I saw Lilith walking next to her, so that they've got some kind of, psychological and or emotional bond. They have some kind of hold on her. Their claws are in her.
Spill the beans, and nothing happens. But everyone's now aware of it.
Well, if nothing happens, I look Seraphina in the eye as I'm saying all that. And
what are you doing with your action?
Alright.
I'm trying to speed it up. We gotta go to break.
Alright, sorry. Scorching Ray! Boom, boom, boom! Seraphina's spider. No! Azrael's spider is right the fuck there!
Okay.
Wow.
But Seraphina's spider! Seraphina's spider! I got you, girl.
Nah,
Okay.
you said Azrael's. It's
No, Seraphina, I said yours first, bitch.
2 of those hit.
Alright.
You're looking for... yeah, that's more than enough. That is 15 plus 9 is 24, doubled to 48 points of damage. It had 15. It is dust. Reduced to atoms. So, anything with bonus action?
I would also like to go into the Blade song, because I haven't yet.
Azrael, it is your turn.
So I'm going to hit with my flail.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to spin around and I'm going to like unarmed strike with my shield hand.
Ooh.
And then he's going to spin around again and the flail like extends and it goes to like swing and flip.
Okay.
So 3 attacks.
Are there any secrets you would like to divulge?
Badass. You're in love with Zagros.
No, Azrael doesn't give up any secrets. So he's like, I don't have any secrets. I'm
That's
a
true.
paladin. I'm always honest.
Yep. That's the truth. That just misses. Those 2
So
hit.
that's my unarmed attack, and then that's the whip.
Okay.
So unarmed attack is just a d8 plus my strength.
All right. That one. Okay. There's the top.
So 5.
Reduced to 2.
Seraphina's gonna like say back to Azrael and be like, everybody has secrets.
Then
It's not possible
16,
that you
so
don't have any.
21 points of damage.
Okay. Again, you see, it's not taking as much damage as it should, and it is still standing. Is there anything else you'd like to do for your turn, or is that it?
No, that's my whole turn.
All right. Wait. When Azrael says, I don't have any secrets, Zagros looks at him and says, fuck, I had something I want to fucking say!
Think on that. As the skull goes, he is going to fire 3 bolt thingies at Seraphina. Because why not? That is a 19,
Yep.
a 24, and a natural 20.
Yep.
Oh.
Holy fucking shit.
What type of damage is that?
Fire, but you're resistant.
Yar! Okay, cool.
So that is 2, 5, plus 6 is 11, half to 5 points of fire damage for the first one. 2, 3, 5 points of damage, half to 2 for the second one, so 7 altogether so far. And then the crit, 3 6s, that's 6, 12, 18, double to 36, half to 18. So 18 plus 7 is your damage total. So
Okay.
25 points. 25 points of fire
5
damage.
hit points.
Whew. So you
You
all
see,
watch
like, all
as
of those,
just
like-
shoo, shoo, shoo,
Like, you
slam
just
it.
see her, like, getting, like, almost, like... almost like the fucking SNL skit What You Say, where they're like fucking like they just and then she like falls.
Basically getting Godfather. That fucking hurt, Seraphina. Even though you're resistant, that shit went kind of hard. But that ends the Skull's turn.
I know what I wanted to say.
Say it.
The second Azrael says, I have no secrets, Zagros, in Azrael's mind, says he sounds furious. He says, Elias Chorus, you are more of a liar than I will ever be.
Ooh, shit.
Speaking of which, Seraphina, it's your turn.
Damn. Okay.
Speaking of what?
I don't know. It's a segue, don't worry about it. As you get back up from getting Godfathered, you roll your shoulder. Yeah, something's knocked out of place.
She's going to Eldritch Blast the skull. Because she doesn't want to help Azrael out with his spider because he hasn't done his due diligence and shared a secret yet.
Bitch.
So, like the rest of us. And I got 2 secrets exposed. Like, she's fucking pissed off.
So did I, technically. I got 2 secrets.
So she's gonna Eldritch Blast this shard.
Sander, buddy. A 21 hits, a 10 does not.
Okay.
10? That's 8 points of damage. Hey! Explain to me how you would like to make this skull depart.
Like y'all see her, like she's like on the ground and it's like fire damage, so like her like body like kind of absorbed it, but like she's still kind of like lingering fire, and she kind of like takes that like fire within her kind of deal and like pushes it out with like a kind of like a purple green like blast of like energy, and it kind of arcs over everybody to the skull and just like fucking makes it shatter.
You watch as it slams down onto the top, and in slow-mo the cracks begin to form all over its head as it goes and then the head just explodes with fire. As the maniacal laughter ceases, is there anything I need to do for your bonus action?
She's gonna go right here and she's gonna hide.
Okay. Send it. Go ahead and roll for it.
She's like, fuck all y'all bitches. I'm hiding.
Shomer, you are up. A 19. You are hidden from everyone on the beach.
Why does she keep going?
Bapping again.
This is normal, though, for Seraphina. This is normal.
Yeah. We're bapping.
Send it.
We're bapping.
You make your way over to the spider.
Bap.
A 10.
Damn.
Bap?
A 10 does not hit, unfortunately. You swing your axe and it skids off the skin and slices off like a thin chunk. But the spider just goes, dude.
They speak.
Anything with your bonus action.
No.
Okay. Amaliana, it is your turn. The skull's gone. Oh, let me get rid of the skull. And the wall dissipates. So you can now access the spider, if you would like to, and help your friends.
She's just kind of like half-ass cast. Where did it go? Dissonant Whispers at level 1 on it.
Okay. I got a 4 on my thing. So that is 11. Have to 5 points of psychic damage. As it begins to turn to run. Azrael, would you like to take your reaction to swipe at it?
What is it attacking?
No, it is running because of Dissonant Whispers.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll attack at my flail once it's like...
Okay.
Look at the size of this enormous fucking pizza.
Shout out to Pizza Papa.
It looks like a cartoon pizza.
I know.
25 definitely hits, and it stops as you wrap around its leg and pull it back.
That is 13 points of damage.
All right, 13 have to 6. It is still up. It looks really hurt, but it is still up. And it is its turn. It is going to turn back and try to attack you, Azrael. Ooh, that is a 26 to hit. The other one misses.
My AC is 25.
Then first you take 10 points of piercing damage as it finally breaks through your full plate, and make me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that passes. 7, 8, 14 plus 8 is 22, plus 7 is 29, halved to 14 points of poison damage.
14? Jesus fuck.
Yes, sir. These motherfuckers do 4d8 poison damage. They're fucking stacked. Zagros, anything you want to do with your action? And bonus action, and movement, and free action.
What? Yes. Zagros says to Azrael, secrets don't just go as far as deeds. You have secrets in your heart. You have secrets that you haven't told yourself. Now, I know that, Elroy, you're going to tell me do whatever your character would do, but I really want to ask you if this would ruin your fucking experience if I cast haste on Azrael and then unhaste. Would that be too much of a thing?
If you want to, yeah, that's fine.
Well, you always
I
say
won't
that.
be able to
Am I
answer.
going to ruin your night?
That is true. He will not be able to answer if you do that, because all they can do is speak falteringly. They go, because they're going.
No, because I can't move.
You cast haste on Spider.
Well, no. Zagros is just he wants to like basically demonstrate to Azrael, hey, listen, I'm still a fucking wizard. He doesn't want to hurt Azrael, but he does want to like weaken him a little.
Do you want to do?
And I think I have.
You could vortex warp him into the water and get his shoes wet.
I could do that. Instead, I might hold person because that is a wisdom save.
Okay.
No, I vortex warp him into the water and get his shoes wet. That's smart.
Okay. Azrael, you feel your person being condensed slightly, and it feels like you're about to fart, but you know it's a spell, and it's taking you somewhere. Do you resist, or do you just go with it?
I guess I just go with it.
Okay. You vanish and appear where?
He appears at like the very edge of one of the boats, so that like the boat like falls out from under him, and it's like embarrassing, you know. You're just like, fuck.
All right, Azrael, you land just on the edge of the boat. It tilts a bit, and you have to catch your footing in the water. It's kind of embarrassing.
It is quite embarrassing. No, he falls all the way into the water, up to his waist.
Or that would be like a dex save, wouldn't it? Or something.
Yeah, Azrael, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right, of my
We'll call it
spell
DC.
save, that's a 15.
15. 17. You don't fall face first into the water, but you do catch your footing, but you are now in waist-deep water.
Okay, well, at that point, Zagros says, spill the toast!
Toast instead of beans. Azrael, it's your turn.
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't have any secrets that I can
You have
think
secrets
of.
in your heart. You are not as nice as you think you are, you know? Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what to...
You can always
legit, or like character-wise, you don't know.
Like a legit one.
No, yeah.
I was hoping the pissing in Zagros' shoes would work.
No,
because
I think
feel like
out
Azrael
of
would've
character,
done
you're
that.
forgetting something big, but
But
There
I
are
don't want
multiple
to
things
spoil
that
that.
There are multiple.
You can always just make something big up, and then we can expand upon it later.
oh yeah, true, that too.
I killed my mother when I was 2. It wasn't an accident. Say, I love you. That'll be a secret that she doesn't know.
Arcana.
I'm losing. He's like reluctant. You see that Azrael's like really struggling with it. He's like, I'm losing faith in my order.
Ooh.
There you
Mariana,
go.
does that suffice?
It
So
does.
That's multiple. That's open-ended. I like
Yeah.
that.
So Seraphina,
That's
Zagros, and
technically
Chimere,
multiple
none of you
secret.
hear this, but
That's
Amaliana,
multiple.
you hear this. And that, I will say, is quite the secret. Something that he's dedicated his entire life to so much that the
Here
spider
we go.
is lit ablaze and slowly crumples to dust. Not vulnerable, it simply dies.
Oh.
'Cause that is one hefty secret.
Nice.
And as everything dies down, you collect yourselves as the adrenaline slowly fades from your body. Maliana, you have 3 more secrets. As all of you
Five.
begin to...
Five more.
Yeah, because... Yeah, you have 5 more secrets.
2, 2, 1.
So... You are not given much time to pause. As... Well, you are actually. Except for Maliana. And after this, we'll go to break.
Okay.
As the skull is defeated and the tension lies down, you all... Dies down. Collect yourselves, and something hits you. Typically, or so far, whenever you have completed something, you move on. You leave. An opening is created, and you dip. You aren't shifting minds. You're not leaving. Amy, you are not alone in your mind. Besides the literal people in your mind, the 4 of them, there is another entity present. Your gaze is drawn out towards the ocean. The pendant of the oceanic onyx stone grows warm as you look out. You've felt this distant pull in the past, mostly when you sleep, the drive to just find the nearest coast and just walk into the ocean. But now you feel it much more in force. You get the sense that the reason you are not shifting is because someone else's mind, it's because the entity is keeping you there and requesting an audience. For you, and you alone. You just need to step onto the ocean. Do you accept the entity's request, or do you force everyone out of your mind and onto the next?
You lot rest. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
And she'll look
As-
out into the water. She's like, don't follow me either. She just slowly walks into the water.
Alright. Wading into the water, you get to the point where usually you begin to float and swim. But you don't. You just walk under the water until your body is submerged. And all of you watch her disappear. And that is where we'll be going to break. 15 minutes. We will be
Fantastic
back with
decision,
some
Savannah.
interesting, juicy lore in I can do basic math. 4 minutes or 3 minutes is the 9 o'clock, so 12 minutes. 9:12. 9:12 is when we'll be back,
Yay.
motherfuckers. So stick around. We got some big old juicy shit for y'all this session, maybe. So
Juicy shit.
we'll be right back. Not actual shit, but you know. Oh, I almost clicked on the thank you for watching screen, but seeing as we are a well-oiled machine, I would never make that mistake. So,
Never.
I think we did like last fucking time, Sam.
hey, mind your own business.
Whoa!
So,
Whoa!
Amaliana Eleanor, wading into the water, you dip beneath the surface, and you just keep walking. You, for a moment, worry that you can't breathe, but you can. You breathe freely underwater. This is just in your mind, after all. This isn't real water. If you want to breathe here, you can. So you do. Once you are fully submerged, you feel the water shift around you, and suddenly you are pulled forward like someone had a rope around your waist, and you are pulled miles and miles and miles away in a short distance of time, maybe like 2 seconds. You can just barely see the coast that you just came from. It is a speck at best. But you do not go deeper. You remain in the light. The sun,
I hardly know her.
Gazing upon the ocean. And you are simply floating in the water. More like flying, really.
Water?
As you're in the water,
I
hush,
hardly
Nick.
know her.
You see a person, not
There's this magical button called the mute button.
It is. Nick, mute yourself.
You're right.
Motherfucker.
Fuck.
You see a figure coming up to you. A feminine figure, pale purplish skin. Their skin is almost perfect, nearly flawless, except for a singular scar just below their left collarbone. It's an X. They are wearing this extremely long, flowing purple strapless dress that hugs them tightly. However, the two most notable features are their hair and their eyes. The very first thing you notice about them is how deep crimson their eyes are. Not the entire eye, just the iris. They almost seem to faintly glow. You know, when the Roll20 thing goes off, my mic picks up on that, so you're not really muted. So hush. Put it in the Discord chat, you damn hooligans. Anyway. I heard that. Anyway, the second thing is their hair. It is long, flowing black hair that flows freely in the ocean, but it is so long it drapes past her body and is almost 40 feet long. You know, Eris from Sinbad, the movie? Her. This looks like 1 for 1, basically. As she floats up towards you, she'll say, "Hello, darling. I've been wanting to meet you ever since you were born. My name is Valeria. It is an honor to meet you. Don't worry, this is nothing more than a social visit. I'm not attached to you at the hip. I didn't know you were coming here, so you are here. So I thought I'd pop in, you know. I check in occasionally. The dreams I send you, those are me reaching out. But now that you're here, well, I couldn't pass up the introduction. I'm not intruding, am I?"
Not particularly, no.
Good. I am simply here because you wear the pendant. I would like to at some point have a real conversation. It takes a lot for me to reach out to you in these dreams. So you being here is quite fortuitous for both of us. I am just here to make my presence known. I don't want to be this mysterious figure lurking in the back of your mind, you know? I want to talk to you like a person. So, whenever you find yourself near a coast, we can talk properly. Until then, I can send you messages while you sleep. That's about it. Or we can just stay here in the recesses of your mind forever and just talk, have tea.
Preferably not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, how are you doing? I noticed that there was a bit of a turmoil up above, so are you okay?
I'm confused, I guess.
Allow me to illuminate the answers that you seek. Well, hopefully. Is there anything I can do for you?
I just don't understand why everybody that I love doesn't trust me when I trust them immensely. I don't know if I did something wrong, if I continued to do things wrong.
Oh dear, no. And she'll, if you allow her, she'll put a hand on your shoulder. You've done nothing wrong. You are a good person, and I don't say that lightly. I can see into the souls of most people, and you are good. It's not that they don't trust you, it's just what I imagine, and I could be wrong, I'm not your family. The information is restricted because if you were to have it, you might do something uncouth. Does that make sense?
I suppose.
Picture this, if you will. A king and his sorcerer. The sorcerer has learned that a meteor is heading for Earth. Not Earth, Alea. And will kill everyone on the planet. It is guaranteed there's no way of stopping it. If the king tells his subjects, the world devolves into chaos. The world's gonna end, so who cares? Wars start, people die, steal, kill each other, because why not? Who cares? The whole world goes crazy. But if he doesn't, people just live for as long as they can. In ignorant bliss, but it's safer that way. Less people die. Well, they all die, but you know. The point is, some people shouldn't have access to certain information. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm here, after all. Your grandfather entrusted this pendant to you. If he didn't, we would never have this conversation. But there are some things people just shouldn't know yet. I will tell you the truth, if I had any secrets to keep from you.
That makes one person.
I'm sorry. There's not much I can do from my prison under the waves. If I could help you, I would.
Thank you for at least talking to me and
Of course.
making
I'm
me
here for
feel
you.
better. She'll just smile.
Of course. Well, you can stay here as long as you want, ask any questions you'd like. But until then, afterwards, find a coast. Then we can talk for real.
Might be a little bit, but I will certainly do my best.
Yeah, you're a bit in a landlocked area at the moment. I don't control all the water, just the oceans.
Feels so trapped so far away from the sea.
I know how you feel. I used to sail the seas my entire life, and now I can't escape them. It's very ironic. Well, I'll be here. Would you like me to send you back?
Yes, please. I think my friends will be a bit worried about me.
Alright. Well, stay safe, my little sea flower. And she will wave her hand, and the ocean and the water begins to slowly pull you back. While you're gone, everyone else, Amaliana's gone, and there is a bit of a, how do you say, tension on the beach. Seraphina's still hidden. Shamir, you've learned a lot about these people. Maybe not as much as you'd want to in a short period of time, and maybe some stuff you'd rather not have learned about them, but you know it now.
Zagros looks over at Shamir and says, "Welcome to the Visionaries, love."
Right at that moment, Seraphina is going to she's gonna sneak behind Zagros.
Are you gonna sneak attack me?
Maybe.
You are going
behind
to
Zagros, and I'll do my roll here.
You are going
Okay.
to kill me.
Make a stealth.
And then she's just gonna pull him by the collar
Oh, okay, cool.
and throw him down into the sand, like as hard as she can, like without, like, you know, actually, like,
Yeah.
probably like
That
breaking her
actually
bones,
might
just, like,
kill
really,
me
like,
too. I am a
to
wizard.
make it hurt.
Yeah.
That also
And
might kill
she's
me.
gonna yell at him on the ground and be like, "You really do not know when to shut your mouth, do you? in situations of talking to others, to talking to us. You just don't know when to quit, do you?
I should think I do.
Well, that thought is wrong, then. Because you really run your mouth, like, incessantly.
I do.
And she just kind of gulks off. kind of, go and hide again. Like, she's want to fucking look at him.
Using his telekinesis, like, lifts himself back up onto his feet, and looking almost totally unfazed, says to Seraphina, wherever she is, he doesn't even, like, try to look for her, he just says out loud, "You make excessive conjecture, Fate Weaver, for someone who knows so little about me, and moreover, you make such blind guesswork at my thoughts for someone who knows so much about coded messages. It's very ironic."
She yells from where she's at, "You've already said that before, and I've already heard it!"
I have not. That was over text.
She's saying that you did.
I have not.
You don't gotta tell me.
That was over text.
Tell her.
I told you. That was over text.
Why are you talking
to me? Was it? Oh!
That was over text, yeah. We were talking about, hey, wouldn't it be neat? And then you were like, oh,
shit.
Yeah.
Well, the words have already been said.
She feels like you've been saying the same bullshit for forever. Like, she's like, I don't fucking listen to you, basically.
Seraphina, roll me a 1d6 real quick. Just because we didn't get the...
Oh, yeah, new day.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, Zagros says, start to listen.
Oscar.
All right. Oscar again.
He looms over Zagros and just stares down at him. He, like, has his arms, like bent out of shape and, like imagining, like, he's strangling him. He doesn't look very happy that he is being mean to you.
Okay. Zagros, after she says you've said that before, he says, so listen.
Mic drop.
Literally, she's so fucking pissed off. She's going to Misty Step herself, like...
Zagros is uncharacteristically unpissed off, actually.
Away?
This is the most
like, up
ever looked.
Here if she can.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna start running. She can't take the shit.
You begin to run beyond the cliff, and you see the other side of the island, and you see far, far off, maybe about 10 miles, 20 even, maybe 2,000. It just gets
so many miles.
No, like, it just gets further the more you look at it. Land across a vast distance. And as you run off, Aliana, you appear back, rising out of the water. Not wet. Dry as a bone.
Does Shamare have any gear on her that suggests that she's an artificer, like a gun holster or any shit like that? Or, you have a homunculus servant, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Zagros, like, looks at it and then walks over to Amy and says, sharp as a tack, this one.
I can recall.
I didn't fucking hear that one.
I can recall.
The water begins to rise as the tide comes in more and more, the water rising with it. It takes the four of you at first. Seraphina's on the cliff, and you are submerged, and Seraphina, you quickly after. And then, shoo, darkness once more. Someone roll me 1d4.
Has everyone already done it? Who's not done it?
I don't know.
I think...
One! No, fuck! What number do we need? A 2 or a 3?
You need a 3.
A 3, okay, we need a 3.
3 is the magic number.
L Goofy.
Until then, you get more baggage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, as the water overtakes you, darkness, and then you see, bink, another mote of flame appear and embrace you. And as the flame overtakes you, you first hear the sound of smoldering fire. Your vision clears and you're overlooking that same space where the festival was held. Bodies litter the field, mostly paladins. Zolo stands over Nala's body. Her own body is literally glowing with energy, and scattered across the battlefield are these scars on the earth of purple and blue that pulse faintly. She kneels down and places her hands on Nala's corpse and says, "I won't let you leave me. I refuse. I will buy as much time as is needed." And as she thrusts her hands into Nala's chest, you see an arcane pulse shoots out from her. And then once more, and the third time. And finally, the fourth time, Nala takes a deep breath and shoots up, a faint glow in her eyes of necromantic energy. As she looks around, her hand is still missing, but there is a spectral arcane forearm and hand that appear as she looks at it. She looks confused, then looks back up to Zolo. They embrace each other before standing up. But it doesn't look like Nala is all there. Her movements are slow, and she always looks like she's confused, or is still processing something. Zolo brings her to her feet and expands her hand outward, tracing a necromantic rune in the air. Then she raises her hands like she's puppeteering puppets and bringing them up, as you watch every single body on the field begin to get back up. Not all of them have that same sentience that Nala does. Some of them are missing parts of their faces, limbs, and legs, but as they get back up, spectral appendages appear and allow them to function. They have no personality left. They are soulless. As Zolo begins to walk, she says, "We will make them pay. I will reduce their entire religion to embers, and all that will be left are faint echoes in the halls of history." As darkness fills, only for a moment before you can see again. Time has passed. You're in a different location. Zolo is standing in a city. The buildings burning and undead fill the streets. Bodies litter the roads, and civilians of all ages lie on the ground unmoving. Only for a moment before they get back up and join her parade of death. Nala is conjuring a large vine through her paladin's body before she moves back to Zolo's side. She looks conflicted. You can see her eyes darting to the civilians on the ground. And in front of them is a middle-aged elven man adorned in this majestic full plate with symbols of Helos on his armor. Azrael, you may make a history check. As you watch him draw his blade, it looks to be made out of literal sunlight. What's up, Nick?
May I?
Ooh.
I got a 0.
May
Yes,
I
you
make?
may. Yes, you may. Armor looks fucking dope as shit, Azrael.
Armor looks fucking dope as shit, Aspen.
It does. 19. This is Vivar Drunswick, the first ever
Got it.
Dawnblade. He died fighting Zolo, the Necromancer. As he draws his blade, you see Zolo stare him down as 3 skeletal dragons land on the rooftops above and stare down at these paladins. The elven man says, "You vile necromancer! Every moment you draw breath is an insult to the light of Helos. You and your fiend shall be banished to the lowest depths of the hells." Zolo just looks at him and smiles. "You are the leader of the Faith Militant. You and the Voice gave the order to destroy my village. When I kill you, I am going to ensure that your soul never reaches the light of Helos. You will be reanimated and forced to serve me forever. I will force you to cut down your brothers in arms, their families, your family, your wife, your children, all of your friends. And then, when every single person you know you have killed, then your punishment can begin. You will never have my permission to die. Your body will be a prison for as long as I live. This is my promise for each and every one of you." You watch as she raises her hand and a portal slices open in the sky. Stars within it. And those stars get closer and closer as Zolo brings down dozens of meteorites from the stars and slams them down as the paladins charge her. And then darkness.
Nice.
Someone roll me another 1d4.
That's
3
badass.
is the magical number. Otherwise, you get more Zolo baggage. 1! God damn, guys. Whole lot of ones. Luckily, this is the last one. So
Oh, no.
after this, we will be definitively going to Shamar's. So
Yeah, because I'm about to say, how long can this
Oh
go on?
god.
How many do you have written? How many do you
I
have
have
written?
Like, you just
18
say, "I'm making
pages
up
worth
shit."
of backstory. Zolo, you're watching her eat a sandwich.
Zolo,
You're watching her eat a sandwich.
She's
sandwich has a
beatboxing.
pickle in it, and she
She's
gets
beatboxing.
angry and kills the server.
Yep, So, darkness fills your eyes only for a moment. You don't see the moat again, you just open up again. You are overlooking a city. A very large city. This is one you recognize. It is the city of Madrinos. It is an absolute ruin. Large craters about half a mile long populate the ground. In the very center, there is a church. Your vision flashes and you are in the church. Multiple bodies lay on the ground, some undead, mostly priests and clerics. Zolo walks through the main chambers towards an older human man who was adorned in various religious iconography bearing symbols of the voice of Helos. Asdro, you would know this. The two of them locked in combat. And you can see through the windows hundreds upon thousands of undead husks surrounding the church. With her is a zombified corpse of Vivar Drunswick, aiding her in this fight. Drunswick, Drunswick.
God damn it, I fucking spelled it wrong.
You can see that the voice is fending off all of them, but he is clearly on the last end of his rope. As spells are thrown back and forth, blades clash, you watch as the voice thrusts his hand towards Vivar and he gets thrown back and slowly begins to get back up. Even though he's dead, he can still be hurt, but he keeps getting back up. You watch the voice grab his holy symbol and look up as the roof of the Grand Cathedral is destroyed. The sun bears down on all of them. Azrael, you would know, because it has been spoken about back when you were with the Paladins. This is the might of Helos himself. This is the power of a god crashing down upon them. This is a divine intervention. Almost all the undead surrounding the church are turned to ash. Vivar is forced away and Nala falls to one knee. Zola herself thrusts her arms up and screams in pain as the light begins burning away at her flesh. The pain, though, quickly turns to anger. Clenching her fists, it looks like she's grabbing some sort of physical manifestation of the weave itself as she thrusts him together and then rips them apart. Zagreus, actually all of you except for Azrael will make an Arcana check. Because he is not an arcane caster. 20.
Hey!
Arcana.
That's what you needed.
13.
So everyone but
look at that,
Seraphina,
21.
which makes sense because you don't have access to this type of spell. This is perhaps the most powerful spell a caster can learn. This is Wish.
Fuck.
As the sun is bearing down upon her, she crosses her arms and you watch as the moon shifts in front of it to cause an eclipse, stopping the sunlight as she thrusts down her hands and shakes off the pain. Your god has betrayed you. Do you honestly believe that he told your paladins to invade innocents and slaughter them because of magic and religious beliefs? No. You, man made that decision. And your god is disgusted, revolted by the actions you have taken. After all, if he wasn't, then why was I able to seize his intervention? Unless I have the power akin to a god. I don't know which one would be worse for you to believe. Has your god abandoned you due to your actions, or am I stronger than the man you have devoted your entire life to? I guess I should be thanking you. If you and my puppet here wouldn't have given the order to slaughter my people, perhaps I would have stayed on the ground, not making the breakthroughs in this new arcane magic. So come, let me thank you for everything you have ever done to me. We wouldn't be here without you. As she rushes towards him and grabs him by his neck and lifts him up, you watch as she just presses her thumb against his forehead. And you watch his skin begin to writhe as if worms are trying to burrow out of his flesh. Bones break as one of his eyes just explodes within his socket. She throws him to the ground as she looks around, reveling in her success, as the door bursts open, and you see a young human man, not a man, a kid, no older than 13, burst out of one of the rooms, sword drawn. Before he can do anything, though, Zolo flicks her wrist and the body locks up, casting Hold Person. But it looks like she is like squeezing him, almost forcing his bones to break. Looking towards him, you see she tilts her head, pondering what to do with him before a smile grows on her face. She looks like she is more than likely about to resign to just killing him. But Nala speaks out, a ray of sunlight beaming down on her, her body reformed once more. She looks like she has full sentience again. She says, Alea, please, it's over. You've won. You don't need to harm him. Let him go. She looks towards Nala, but instead of joy that she's back, or shock, it's like she's observing an animal in a cage, or some sort of reaction that just happened. Approaching Nala, she speaks, Seems Helos is sending me one last jab. You cannot trick me, you fool. I've already won! As she draws her hand back and slices, you watch Nala is bisected and cut in two. Her body crumbling to dust, no longer held at the necromantic magic keeping her together. As her body falls out of the light, it turns to ash. She looks towards the ash for a moment and sighs before she releases the boy. And she just leaves. What's left of her undead army following her. And your vision goes dark. Azrael, you remember that this was the day of the first ever eclipse. And this is what formed the Brotherhood of the Eclipse. The very first action that brought it on. Arcane Caster causing an eclipse. And that was all the proof that they needed that arcane casters should be regulated and put down. That one kid, Edwin Hemir, the founder of the Brotherhood of the Eclipse. He is what restored the Church of Helos.
Well, how do you spell his last name?
I'll put it Edmir Hedwin.
Edwin?
It's in chat. Hedwin. Edmir Hedwin.
What the fuck?
Human man.
Learn to speak.
But, as the vision goes dark once more, we'll get through this last bit and then we'll end. As all of you are being transferred mind to mind, you suddenly find yourselves falling upside down towards an endless blue expanse. And as you suddenly get closer, you flip and are being pulled down towards this blue. You land and suddenly you're all in a very small boat. You do notice the boat is fit for maybe 2 people. And all of you are smaller.
Oh, what the hell?
The boat. Maybe shrunken down a few inches, thinned out a little bit, just to make sure all of you can fit. Samir, you know where you are. Or rather, you know what you're on. This is the ship that you sailed on with your father for the very first time.
Oh.
What does it look like?
Just as you described, it's a 2-person boat with a sail. I think I have this little postcard.
Ooh.
It's very small, but something along those lines.
That is very nice.
Enough for 2 people to be able to sail it comfortably together still.
You see that there are a few carvings, some crudely carved like images that Shamir, you carved into like what's the term? Give the boat some color. It was too bland for you. But you were on the 2-person boat sailing on an endless expanse of sea.
Zagros.
You know that when you're ready, you'll go to wherever you're supposed to go. But for now,
I'm gonna long rest that bitch.
it's safe. But all of you are there.
Zagros pulls out a cigarette that he has actually had this whole time and does light it and like sits down and is like, bigger fish.
This is like the worst situation for Seraphina, like being on a small ass fucking boat.
Everywhere you look, it is just blue.
She like tries to like sit at like the edge of the boat without like falling off. Like she's just like
the boat doesn't shift. You are
trying to not fucking be near Zagros particularly, but like everybody. It's very hard.
Is it daytime or nighttime? Which would you prefer? Or dusk or dawn?
I like dusk. That sounds nice.
Okay.
Yeah, dusk sounds nice.
The sun is setting in the very far distance. The purples and pinks and blues fill the sky. And I think that is a good place to end.
Really?
As all of you are collecting yourselves, realizing where you are at the moment. This is the last one before you get to Zagros, so.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone.
So excited.
Thank you for watching. We very much appreciate it, always and forever.
Yar.
We will be back next week, next Wednesday on time, and that next Thursday, another episode of After Party Chat. Who knows who will be joining us then? Remember, last week of July, we'll be doing Monster Hearts, no D&D, and then the last week of August and September. Besides that, thanks for watching, broskies. We love you very much. Stay safe. Try to survive through all this bullshit going on. And we love you very much, and have a wonderful night.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.
Where's the fucking